this episode, the Paranormal Extreme team investigates the old historical San Juan Hotel in San Juan, Texas, where they're saying there's a lot of paranormal activity going on. Are these a bunch of myths, or are they facts? We're here to find out.
Hello, Mr. Gustavo. My name is Dan Garcia. I work with Paranormal Extreme.
Okay.
And we're here to ask you a few questions about your hotel in San Juan.
Okay.
First, one of our questions is, do you know of any deaths that have occurred in that property?
I believe there were two people were killed during a robbery in 1952.
In 1950?
Around that time.
Okay. Do you know of any others, or
what I've heard was that there were rumors. The building was built in 1918, and originally it was just a square box structure. And then in 1929, it was renovated to the current Spanish Revival type architecture that it has now. But the rumors that I heard, that I have not been able to substantiate, is that the Texas Rangers actually hung some people there in the courtyards, in the courtyard of the hotel, for allegedly stealing cattle or something like that.
Okay.
But again, I do the murders during the robbery attempt can be substantiated. The other, I've not been able to substantiate.
Okay. And how long has this hotel been abandoned?
It's been abandoned since the mid-80s.
Since 1980s?
Like 86, 87, around then. It's the last time anyone, it was open for business.
And have you seen any operations in the hotel yourself?
I have not, but then I've only visited it during the day. So I've not, spent any significant time there at night. When you're more likely, I would guess you're more likely to be able to sense or experience those kind of activities.
Where does most of the activity that you know of happen in that hotel?
Well, the murders occurred in the entrance, the foyer, there as you enter the hotel, and then again the hangings supposedly occurred in the courtyard, in the patio in the back.
And do you know of any? Has anybody seen anything as far as the hangings, or heard anything about the hangings?
Not that I know of. I have conducted investigations or tried to look into activities there. I again have not been present for any of that, and I couldn't even tell you who it was. But I do know that if you were to get on YouTube, and Google San Juan Hotel, there's some stuff. Okay. You Google on YouTube and look it up. I think there's some videos of people trying to do.
Evidence of people living. This is that. That's why we're here also right now. We need to be careful in case that person or persons that that are residing in here, if they don't come back and think that we're trying to steal from them, they can get a little irate. That can be a dangerous situation, so we need to be kind of careful with that.
For the record, they need to be careful with me, so I don't let myself. I might be a paranormal investigator, but when there's somebody like that want to do something, well, I'm business, and if it takes a person that they're real stubborn, well, I'll do something that he will never forget. I'm not your average investigator. I can hold my own. Believe me. We're not here. We don't do this for the hell of it. You think we're afraid of people? No. stuff like that. You know. So it's just unpredictable. People can be unpredictable, so you never know. You know. So it's always good to be alert. Okay, a guy or a female, they can have a knife, and there's plenty of stuff you can pick up, like this pipe.
Or just easily pick up a glass.
Yeah.
You just pick up a glass and use it on you.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
But then again, he knows that he's trespassing, and we're not trespassing. He's the one that's going to get in trouble. We have permission to be here at Juan Hotel. I mean, this is the only team that's ever gotten a permission. You know, so that right there is good in itself. So
They're here to defend themselves.
During this day, the first thing we did is walk the street looking for people to interview for this investigation of the San Juan Hotel. Then we ran into this guy who was carrying something very familiar to us. Here's the side-by-side view for comparison. If you notice very carefully that the stick the man was carrying appeared exactly as the one we found when we first went in. Let me just turn on the
Get a little paranoid.
You know what? Dude. That's
Film you?
turn on the camera.
I'm filming.
Okay.
I press record.
First of all, you did notice that stick that he was carrying, right?
Yeah, I noticed the stick he was carrying.
Looked very familiar.
Mm-hmm. He's one of our homeless from in there.
Exactly. Remember JC,
Hold on.
the stick and the all that we found?
Yeah, hit microphone.
No, it's recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that stick. It looks very familiar from inside the hotel.
It might be it.
That might be it, yeah.
Or at least he knows we're going to be there.
Wait a minute, that same stick was in the hotel?
Yeah. We came the first time.
Might be one of the... At least he knows we're going to be there tonight.
Yep. At least he knows not to come around.
He looked a little scared there. A little intimidated.
Yeah, you noticed that stick, man.
Yeah, I noticed it too when I saw it. I just didn't want to say nothing.
Of course. But,
Have you seen anything?
Bueno,
As far as you know, any figures, any...
yo he visto una señora que sale en una... Hay como la esas matas de dormir.
Okay, the nightgowns? Yeah.
Sí, negras.
Matas.
Y negras por aquí. Y sale de allá, todo el tiempo sale de allá.
Sale de este rumbo.
Sí, de ese rumbo sale y no sé quién será. Y luego una vez la miré y no, agua. Y ella sí se perdió ahí.
Ajá. Ya no se mira. Y está, como dice, está en bata. ¿No tenía color la bata o era negra la bata?
Y el pelo de ella era negro como por aquí. Sí.
Por medio hasta los hombros, los ojos.
Sí. Y look like it was some the early 30s.
¿Has oído que aquí, según, no voy a decir que sí pasó o no, porque según ahorita son rumores, que una muchacha prostituta. Según la rapearon y la mataron aquí.
Fue lo que yo.
Es lo que oyó usted.
Sí.
¿Usted cree que esa figura que vio sería esa mujer?
Realmente sí. I'd be surprised. I think it was her because I hear about that he can get up and stab and all stuff and die. En que los días muertos aquí, he said they're there about 5 or 10 days. Something like that.
Did you hear footroom? Do you know by any chance of footroom? ¿Qué cuarto? ¿Qué cuarto la mataron?
Ese que está derechito.
¿Ese derechito?
Sí.
Okay.
Y luego el 1971, ahí en ese cuarto también murió una shooter right in the head and get away.
What room number is that?
That first one. Yeah.
No, I can't see the numbers. We'll go over there right now. We'll head over there right now.
It's the very first door, right?
La primera puerta esta.
Sí,
Okay. Que la balacearon.
sí, la balació y el white man, it was a white man, se salió con la idea. Y ya no se oyó así la pescada.
And that was in 1971?
Ya. Hace mucho, pero nunca se oyó nada que lo...
I'm going to be entering room 115. We're going to do an EVP session in here. When you walk in, David, be careful because there's a lot of glass on the floor as you walk in. Is anybody here that wants to communicate with myself or David? I'm talking to whoever's in room 115. You're going to be hearing like a bass sound because there's a bar across the street and they have music going pretty loud. So you might be hearing that in the background. Do you want to talk to David? Do you want to answer some of his questions?
Dan picks up an EVP when he asks if they want to speak to David. Here's the enhanced version of this EVP.
Do you want to talk to David? Do you want to answer some of his questions? Do you want to talk to David? Do you want to answer some of his questions? I'm going to turn the digital recorder to David so that way he can ask you some questions. Maybe you want to talk to him.
What is your purpose here? Why are you still here?
Is there any identities here that want to make themselves known? Who's here with us? Anybody here that wants to communicate with us? You may do so in this digital voice recorder. It's a device used for speaking with the dead. Any spirits here that want to make themselves known, you can do so in this little box. This little box is called a digital voice recorder. You want to make yourself known? You want to manifest yourself? At this point, I started feeling a heavy presence that was with us within this room. Mr. Mayfield, is that you that's here with us? If you look very closely towards my back, it appears as if there's two full body spectrums. Here's the outline of the full body operations as they both appear against the wall, one facing towards the wall and the other one facing sideways, facing the other full body operation. Here, you can clearly see the outline of their heads. This is the arm, and it will appear as if it being moved from side to side. So who else is here in this room? What's your name? We then picked up an EVP. What's your name? Who was Kevin? Was it a person that resided at one time in this hotel, or was it a victim from 1955 attempted robbery? Or perhaps was he an employee? Who was this spirit by the name of Kevin that was communicating with us? What's your name? How old are you? How old were you when you passed away, when you died? What did you die of? Within discovering this EVP, we also saw this painting on the wall. It was this painting that appeared as our full body apparitions. As you could see the comparison between the two, you could see the similarities. On both of these clips, you could easily see the letter S being embedded behind the letter T. It was the top of the letter S, which was split by the letter T that appeared as their heads, and the lower right hand side of the S appeared as the arm. So as we could say, as far as those two full body operations that were caught, we would have to say it has been debunked. Whoa.
Whistle. There's a bat in here. bat or a big old moth. But it looked like a bat.
God damn it.
I did. It almost hit me.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Okay, this is the room where a prostitute was raped and murdered. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do some EVP sessions here. See if I catch any EVPs from this person that died in this room. Any identities here that want to make themselves known? Any identities here that want to make themselves known? Is this the prostitute that died in this room? There's been two stories, two versions to the murdering of this prostitute. Is this the prostitute that's here? If you're here, you want to give your side of the story? You want to tell us what happened? Did you suffer at the time of death? You want to make yourself known? You may do so with this device here. This device is called the digital voice recorder. It's used to speak to the dead. You can speak to this device. Something you want to tell us? This is your chance. There's been reports that people walk by and they see a lady waving through the window. Now, even though these windows were boarded up, I would imagine this was before these windows were boarded up. Did you want to make yourself known at that time?
I'll ask you, do you want to make yourself known at that time? This orb begins to manifest from within the wall, loops around towards me, and demanifests back within the wall.
Did you want to make yourself known at that time?
Was this the prostitute manifesting itself that she still exists in this room to show us that her spirit still presides in this hotel?
At that time? Did you want to make yourself known at that time? You want to wave? You want to manifest yourself right now? Wave your hand. Where are you? Come on. Is it true that you're here? Are you in this room? Move something. Make a tap of the wall. Open the door. Come on, we're here. There's been reports that this place is haunted. There's a prostitute that died here. A burglary that went wrong. 2 people died. Satanic worshippers practice here, supposedly. It's truly haunted, according by some. So far, I don't believe it. Where is it? Where are you? Where's the proof that this place is haunted? Show me that you are here.
And it's at this time that both of our cameras audio pick up this EVP. My camera seemed to pick up the EVP much clearer and louder. Here's the EVP from Lloyd's camera. Show me that you are here. Show me that you are here. Now, let's listen to my camera's audio of the EVP. Show me that you are here.
Let's hear the enhanced version of this EVP.
Show me that you are here. Show me that you are here. And as I explained, the EVP sounds much louder and clearer. Was a spirit that was residing in this room, was trying to make contact with me, not with Lloyd. It is said that if a spirit wants to make contact with one solely person, it would make their voice sounds much clearer to that person's device. And even though the EVP was caught by both of our cameras, it was not caught by our digital voice recorder.
That was
You're recording?
small stairs, some small steps. There's a lot of trash in the area. Who called help? There's a lot of trash in the area. Who called help? Did you call out for help again? I hear somebody call for help. I am in room 107, and I am trying to communicate with any entity that is in this room. I am told that there is a female that walks out of this room in her robe. And walks out to the corridor and turns turns right and disappears there by the stairwell.
Okay. And have you seen anything?
Well,
As far as you know, any figures, any...
yo he visto una señora que sale por en una, ahí como la esas matas de los
Okay, the nightgowns? Yeah.
Sí, negra.
Matas.
Y negra por aquí, y sale de allá, todo el tiempo sale de allá.
Sale de este rumbo.
Sí, de ese rumbo sale y no sé quién será ya.
What is your name? If you are here, let me know that you are here. Bang on the wall. Bang on a board. I'm sorry, you don't have any walls. Why do you show yourself to other people? Show yourself to me. Let me know that you're here. I want to see you. If you need energy, take the energy from my phone. Remanifest yourself. Let me see you. I want to see you. Touch my arm. Don't like the way I'm talking to you? Tell me something. Why are you here? What happened in this room that does not let you go? Do you want me to leave this room? Did you all hear that? Yeah. I asked if you wanted me to leave this room. I heard a noise. Was that you? If it was, make that noise again and I will leave this room. Okay, that's yelling across the street. That part was debunked already.
Is there anybody here? This is your last chance to communicate with us. We heard many reports this place is haunted. That's why we're here. We've been here for the past, an hour?
About there.
We haven't seen anything. Is this place haunted? If you were to ask me, I don't think so. Who are you? Manifest yourself. Touch me in the back. Draw the heat from the air, from my surroundings. Produce a cold spot. Come on, this place is haunted. There's been many reports this place is haunted of many spirits that want to make themselves known.
Mike, I think they're chicken.
Yeah. Who are you?
They don't want to let themselves know. We're here to help.
Right, we're here for you.
But
You all got
I think
murdered?
they're scared.
You all got murdered? You want to tell us who killed you? We're here. We're here to help you.
Let's take a break. Let's get some water. We're sweating too much in here. We're gonna take at least a 15-minute break and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna take at least a 15-minute break and then we're gonna come back.
Besides the EVP cot, we also had some taggings on the door with the words "Stop, Keep Out." Were the taggings on the door and the EVP related?
We're gonna take at least a 15-minute break and then we're gonna come back.
this point, Dan noticed a black shadowing figure walking down the stairways.
On the stairwell, there was a shadow.
David hesitated on turning back, feeling the presence of some spirit being behind him. But as this black shadowing figure noticed Dan looking at him, he turns around and started walking back upstairs. He picks up this EVP.
Who's at the stairwell? Let me know who you are. Let me know that you can hear me. Can you knock on the wall? Can you make a noise?
The EVP, who was it? Who was trying to communicate with us? Was it the black shadowing figure that we just saw walking downstairs, trying to communicate with us? Who was this black shadowing figure? Was it one of the spirits of the victims of the 1955 attempted robbery? Or perhaps was it one of the robbers?
Who's here right now? Who's close by? I can feel your presence.
We need to check first if there's somebody here, because anybody could have walked in.
Is there anybody in there?
No.
All right.
Was yours recording when you were going down?
What was what? Mine, yeah.
Which recorder?
Seems like somebody's addicted to weed.
Oh, yeah?
If anybody knows better than weed, it's me. This is weed. Seems like our homeless people like to smoke bud.
Okay, ready for our AVP session? Remember? Okay. Any identities here that want to make themselves known? Anybody here that wants to speak to us? By the way, that voice that you hear, that's one of our team members doing a EVP session on the lobby. We're down in the basement where there's been some reports of satanic worshiping done here. And supposedly there was a fire down here as well. There used to be ashes down here. Let's see what's here. That's what that says. Of course, ritual that brings out, that actually opens a portal for demonic presence, which is the worst haunting there is. Is there any demonic presence here that want to make themselves known? Look that and explain to you what just happened right now.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Like what happened here in the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Like what they took, like what do you
What
mean?
just happened to you right now that you felt?
Well, I don't know. I felt like there was something behind me. I'm not too sure if it was another person from another, an afterlife, or it was, demonic,
What do you feel, like a cobweb? Or?
I don't know. I felt like there was something just standing behind me, like breathing behind me and shit.
Okay.
Like I felt like there was just somebody standing behind me, breathing behind me. Like it was really weird.
This time, Dan and David were in the lobby conducting an EVP session where they caught the EVP. Was this spirit that was behind Lloyd the same spirit that was with Dan and David in the lobby that gave him the EVP? And just listen how many times Lloyd says behind you.
Like that and explain to you what just happened right now.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Like what happened here in the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Like what they took, like what do you mean?
What just happened to you right now that you felt?
Well, I don't know. I felt like there was something behind me. I'm not too sure if it was another person from another, an afterlife, or it was, demonic,
What do you feel, like a cobweb? Or?
I don't know. I felt like there was something just standing behind me, like breathing behind me and shit.
Okay.
Like I felt like there was just somebody standing behind me, breathing behind me. Like it was really weird.